Good afternoon and welcome to Black Country Blitz PC Gaming. What a game to get on YouTube today. Nothing would work. Anyway, I'm back over in the EAA side of the map. I've just picked my job, so I'm just about to connect this trailer on. And we'll go and have a little drive around. 5.4 version of EAA, which is South America, Brazil. Again, I took this out the other day due to having one or two issues. Anything I put back in at the moment is Brazil traffic, which again, a major problem because I can put that back in any stage. We've got some traffic. Again, I don't know why Brazil's got its own, but it has. It looks a lot better. I don't know what they've done, the guys, but it looks a lot. It looks like Pro Mod. I mean, not Pro Mod. Graphics have had a little touch up. It looks a lot better though. I've always liked it from very first downloading it. To be fair. Say it's a free map. It's huge, over a gig in size. I think it's 140 meg the one file, and the base is 1.1 gig. It's again quite big for a map. Now there's bigger. What I like about it is a little added touches like this. Is a ramp, yeah. No, SCS software, you do get speed ramps in the real world. Yeah. Haha. When you sit on a cushion like myself, bouncing over them is a different experience. You also get cracks in the road, rocks in the road, all sorts of stuff. With the AA map. So if you want a bit of a challenge, now I've got a few other maps. I've got Japan, Kiddies.
Get ready.
Been on the look for some new stuff for Euro. So what I'd
turn left.
A little notice about today. I had some major stuttering. When you're coming to the road, it was like do, and it was horrible. But I think I've sorted the problem out. I think it's because I've moved files up and down the stack when you come in the modding folder. It looks like it's got rid of the problem. Everybody knows the more stuff you run, the more it's asking out your PC. Now my PC should run all this kind of stuff, not a problem. Now games aren't really intensive like a set of course competizione. His PC eats them. Now I wouldn't think something like this would cause me a problem, but it has.
Take the first exit.
And it all has for some time when you start adding all these mod folders. I do try and follow the ones that people put up. They took the time out to make how it should work, and they have no issues. I don't know why I do. I've got a lot of rubbish at the folder. So if I'm going to do it, get rid of them. As you can see, I have been down these roads before, so a better sat nav view. That's better, a longer view. These are weird. 68 mile an hour, but I don't mind doing 68 mile an hour. I've put me rain back on. I think this shouldn't be the natural Lucky's one. It should be my own. Well, not my own, but one I've been using for a bit now. One that gives me thunder sounds. You can always tell it's the right one because you can actually see through the windows when you're driving. The actual looks one, you wouldn't be able to look through that window now, and that don't make it realistic for me. You'll need to see through your window. Your road. We do a couple on this because I want to try out my different maps. I've got to make new accounts for the Fan 1 and a couple of other ones due to the fact you could use some standalone maps only, so I don't want to take too much up. So we'll have a couple of streams today, different stuff. All being well, everything's looking good. It looks alright on my other screen. Got it up to date. Now, I don't know what I've done to my 51 subscribers. Hey, I hope you're all well. Don't know what you've done. I know it says isolation, but you know, don't keep away, people. Anyway, let's bring this down a bit. Missing Bobster for ages. Keith. Mark. Dominic, where am you fellas? Hey, shout out to you. Comes gaming as well. Go ace him for a bit. The traffic looks alright over here, so I don't know if to add the Brazilian, but I might do. Because if it's Brazilian traffic, then, you know, I think basically it's like the companies when I'm in Brazil. And I've just got like Jazzy Cat stuff. Or it just might be what's in the game itself. I don't know what traffic they use. If I've got it, I may as well use it. I think that's Jazzy Cat as well. The Brazilian traffic. I had it in before. Just don't want this to start stuttering, doing anything that it wouldn't do. Because it annoys me when it. So you can tell when it stutters because the road itself texture starts to stutter rather than run smooth. And I'll know something's either running right or it's in a wrong order. That's how I know. Okay, sorry, they put my headlights on. We'll do one of these streams where I don't get fined or in a crash or anything like that. But right, at least I'm only human, like everybody else. Wait. Some of this bumpy, crackly road, if nobody's ever seen this EAA map. Fella. Park space. And this is free to download. No subscribing, no nothing. All you do, like I said, is download the two files, two separate links. I'm even free to download it. None of this waiting half hour or an hour to download links from a free share. So basically, all you do is drop the link, download it, open up your program, go to your mod folder, drag it across. The map first, then the base after. In that order, and let the game do its thing. Loads up. It takes a little bit because it's modifying. You might need a map or background picture. Sometimes you can't actually see all the map. So that is on any of the ETS2 mod folders, also Wombat got a link to it in one of his, well, mostly all his videos. Whoa! When it comes to modding ETS2. So you can see the map as the standard map though will go across enough for you to see the South America. It probably don't line up neither level. Who cares? Everything else works fine. Really does. I have to say, for a game, I've got more traffic over this EAA side than I have on the Euro side. That's funny. This is without that Brazil trafficking. So we'll add it in. I'll reboot the game. Don't need no diesel of yet. What it is, you don't get like vehicles like what's in front in Brazil. Yeah, probably could get anything really, but I think what it is, they just try and keep realistic Brazilian traffic, Brazil, and leave the rest out of it. Not that it makes any difference to me as long as it works. At least me, yeah. And my thunder's working and all. The sound of that. Behind this fella for a little bit longer as he turns off. What I've noticed is no motorbikes as of yet racing any over this side. So this could be yeah, it's chugging as well. Cars are them stuttering, telling me that this ain't in the right stacking order. Oh. Say that noticeable, but it is at times. Carry on. I got 13 hours, 539 mile game time to do. So the hill climbs in these a little bit steeper than what you'd find in the box standard DLCs. Euro, you do have to come down the gears a lot. Really do. Slow it down for some apparent reason. Not fair. Even their oilings are a lot different. Everything, you know, it's totally, I wouldn't say brand new, you know. You mean you've seen all these because they do use bits from other DLCs to make the actual map work. So if you ain't got that DLC in, those stuff won't work, but it's different layouts, you know. slightly different. I really do. One of the people that make these maps. Like they're coming to islands like this, like I mean, you just falling round it, you know what I mean? You're actually having to stop. Actually, things there stopping you from just going on your way. It does make a lot of difference for me when it's playing these kind of simulators. Want the extra traffic? Okay, sometimes a pain when you go into petrol stations, you pull out and them like stuck in a traffic jam for 20 minutes. That could happen in the real world. Right, hopefully not now because we're back on the move. Go all the way around. I mean, ain't no little titty little island, is it? This is a huge one.
Get ready to exit right. Exit right.
I thought they had problems pronouncing the other ones. I don't think I'm going to be pronouncing any of these unless I really know them. Oh wait, now what's happened here? Oh, come on then. What's happening? These have crashed and they are going to correct themselves. If they don't hurry up, I'm going to do... And I'll find out some... So, have a look. When we come back in. Get up. And close the map. Oh. There. That name. Oh, that might have corrected it. Oh. There we go, look. Now we're gonna... Heading off. Come on then, traffic. That's it. Just needed a little bit of a kick up the arse. As they say, their business.
Go straight on.
Go straight on. Do that, love. Not a problem. Shimmy lights them on. Sometimes these lights are bright enough. You don't realise that if they're on or not. Remember that? I don't think there's anything there, but there might be. No, there ain't. Right, unrevealing new bits of road again. I done a stream over on this EAA map for a bit. So although when you've got so many games, you know, what do you stream? What do people like? You know what I mean? I've actually got the FAI game as well. That's another one I don't stream very often, where you can race the trucks. Actually drive them like this. Again, it ain't the best of the games. There's no Trackir, no decker cushion in it. You know, I mean, the people that made that could have been a really good kin racing game, and they've just car money and run. They want shooting, they really do. I hate that when companies do that. Now build up the hype, take your money, and then they'll deliver. And I thought that might have been the case with Wreckfest Army, and I bought that. Cost me a lot of money. Still one of the price games that I did pay for, and I thought, here we go, you know. But you know, I take my hats off to the people that make Wreckfest, because oh god, did they do an update again. I've got no head tracking and I've got no cushion, but gameplay is awesome, absolutely awesome. Another one that I do very often. Again, I've streamed it in the past and nobody gives a shit, so you know, playable wise, what's feedback from that is unbelievable. If you add the rumbleness in the cushion when I'm playing, that would be even better. Again, Dirt Rally 2.0, that's another one. Now that has got everything I wished. Dirt Rally 2.0 was the feeling I get from that. If they'd got that in Wreckfest, it'd be awesome. You got the Trackir working, you got the rumble from the actual cushion I sit on, the telemetry. So I wish that company could get, you know, in contact with them, say, look, we need help, put this into our game, blah blah blah. That would be so much better then. So not only would you feel the force back from the wheel, this is in Wreckfest, you know, you'd feel the knocks and blows through the speakers of the SRS ShakeKit cushion that I sit on. And again, people that have got motion rigs would feel it as well. That would be awesome. I hope in 2020 again, everything's on lockdown now, ain't rearing off the world to China. But when all this coronavirus is gone, I hope developers can really sort stuff out, man. Make certain games even better than they am. You know, what am I going for 13th gear? Oh yeah, I got 13th gear. And he's trying to go for a higher gear that I don't even exist. Oh, it's a laugh, I eat. Anyway, the rain might disappear. Yeah, sure. Another thing I've been messing about with again is Trackir. Again, because I've never sat in a wagon. Well, I sat in a wagon for ages. Get that kind of right view. I watch many streamers where they get the steering wheel sort of level with them. So that's what I've been trying to do, but you know, it's a little bit odd. Hello Darren, right mate, Doga there with Toby tracking eye bars, mate. I've already bought one. I bought one of them from the start, my friend, and them rubbish. They really am rubbish. When I used to have my Toby eye tracking bar, it'd be like that, you know, and mess about with the settings. No way. I would not. I mean, that my Toby eye tracking bar's on my other PC over there. I said to my friend, if I ever come into any money, I would upgrade to a rig, and I wanted a 49-inch ultra-wide monitor. But the price was at my price range. It was £1,000 at the time. I thought I'd go for a 50-inch telly, put it in ultra-wide, and that's what I game on, as you can see. But the Toby eye tracking bar for me, it would have been good if the interface was a lot easier to configure. Now Trackir, you can just put it on, you can actually see what it's going to look like before you put it into game. Oh, you know what I mean? That is the negative with the Toby eye tracking. I mean, it is a good thing, but like for now, I can actually look at my other screen with just one eye. See a comment. If I was doing that with that, no, nothing to do with glasses at all. You know, as for like wearing glasses, not a problem, because you can actually still use it and wear glasses. It's just their interface. With games like this, you need to have a look what it's going to do before you come in the game, don't you? Yeah. I mean, you get your pitch. I mean, I only for tracking this game, I only use a bit of pitch and the yawn. So basically the left and right and up and down. Oh, I'll tell a lie, I use that as well, where you can go forwards. As I lean back, everything sort of goes forward, and if I course it out the window, you know, and there's a junction, it pulls forward. Again, you have got these settings with the Tobii eye tracking, but they ain't so easy to configure. You've got too many sliders and whatever. Well, let me get in the right gear to help. Even when SCS integrated Tobii eye tracking into this game, oh, I had a right go at them. Honestly, God, my friend, don't waste your money. Really, Trackir for me is the game changer. Anything better than this Trackir would be VR itself. But I'm thinking I can do everything like VR. The only thing is I can see this and I can see this, and you know, if I could enclose myself into the game, that's the only difference I think like VR's got in it, because you're enclosed in the game. If I could get that same thing, you know, I will eventually. I'm going to buy me a VR headset, you know, if it kills me, you know. Like I said to my friend, I probably will be using this then. He says, like, with our VR and the sickness and whatever, and your core game as much with the VR headset on, my Trackir will be put on the dole basically. But I love the Trackir. The only reason I never bought it when I first started gaming, I've only been gaming about a year and a half. Not gaming as such, but actually streaming and taking it a little bit more serious. You know what? Come back to that optical rift. I've actually seen that. I got off with S. We'll stick with that. You know what? I wish I'd got one of them optical rifts. S's. I was looking at a guy the other day. He was on YouTube and he was streaming. A guy from America. He was playing Euro Trucks and he was streaming it. Well, it looked good. It looked good in his. Am I right with a Rift? Is that the one that used to be with no wires, and then they add the wire so you can run it via your graphics card? Is that the new one? Yeah. Because I ain't too clued up with VR, to be fair. But, it looked awesome. But like I said, he was doing everything I can do. The only difference is he was in the cabin IA. That's the only thing in it, really. I'm yet to experience VR. I really want to experience, but for me, closest place for me to go and have a demonstration of a VR headset is a place called Coventry, which is miles away from where I live. And that's in a PC World or a Curry's. We've got here in the West Midlands, in a place called Wednesbury, a massive Curry's, probably the biggest in Europe, and yet we could have a demonstration of VR headset. I don't know.
Turn left.
Well, I wouldn't want the wireless one. I knew there was one where they've added a lead, is that the Rift S? Because there's that many, well, there's 3 or 4 of them, they? With the Optus Rifts. Never pronounced that word. I mean, I don't play this game more than anything. If I had VR, I think, oh, no. I mean, I don't know about yourself, but as I see this, the more you play it, the more you feel, after about a couple of hours of playing it, you feel like you're actually in the game, don't you, if you know what I mean? I mean, I suppose you having the VR headset, even better experience. I mean, I would have liked, I've seen a lot of people where they've got the 3 screens and that looks good, like, you know. I'm really put on space. I was lucky to even get the console in the room. Never mind having a 3-screen setup. Again, I'm happy with just the one. I mean, this big 15-inch telly does me fine. It saved me a bit of money. A lot cheaper than the bloody £1,000 monitor. Okay, I got that in great refresh rate, but that'll do me no different.
Take the second exit.
Always had 60 frames second monitors anyway, so
Exit now.
what's that? Like I say, the guy who I was watching the other day, see, he put like, you know, playing Euro trucks with VR, but he hadn't put no description of what headset he was using. I just typed to him, "Hi mate, what VR headset are you using, please? Looks good." And he said, like the Rift S. Again, I've gone and had a look how much they am here in the UK, and they ain't stock. So there must be good sellers to be out of stock. I'm all on pre-order, and again, with how things am now, this virus and that, it probably could be a little bit longer before they come actually into stock. And that was a play. Well, there's quite a few places. There's Argus and Computers, which I've had quite a lot of equipment from. There's also Overclock, which is another PC company. So they must be good. I mean, and it, like I say, you know yourself, you've got one, but it looked really awesome. I mean, does it make you feel like you're actually in the cab when you're playing with them VR headsets on? Does it make you, you know, I mean, I feel like I'm in it now because of the big screen, but I can imagine not seeing this part of the room and the window and everything. You know, being enmeshed, that's the word I'm looking for. And of course, I've got quite a few car racing games, a set of Corsair, Project Cars 2, of course Competizione, I think that's a VR headset, a Dirt Rally 2.0. When I thought about, like, is it hard to get, is it because there's a problem with them, you know, like, because when I started looking into the VR, this is the trouble. I've seen loads of people buy them and then loads of negative reviews. So, you know, it was like, do I go and spend £400 or £500 on an headset when this Trackir does exactly the same thing? That's what it is. That I know, because I'm probably a bit of delay. I'm seeing you real time. That's the trouble. That feel being in the cab. That's what I getting. You know, I'd love it. Although, any trouble in this house is when I'm gaming. Of course, like anybody else, you could hear nobody. Somebody comes in my room and touches you. Jesus Christ! Imagine that with an headset on. I jumped 6 foot in the air. Yeah, to be fair, I played a flight sim for ages. I got you. They couldn't keep up with the demand. Right, I'm with you now. Oh, don't know if you've ever played this EAA map. So right, I'd see that then. This map has got uneven textures. You've got like speed bumps, cracks in the road. I'm just coming up now. If any SCS software had put stuff in like this, I mean, I sit on a cushion with 4 transducers in, and like speakers, but when I go over it, I'll get the bounce effect. Gonna be, yeah, that just feels awesome. I mean, the first time I never realised this map had got these in, so I'm driving down the road 50 mile an hour and bump right over one of them. I nearly went up in the air, you know. Another thing, you know, when you go over level crossings on in a car or in a lorry or whatever, you get that like bump bump feeling. Cushion I sit on, that feeling, I get that. It's so unreal to just a speaker can actually give you that sensation, and I'm getting it now going over these speed bumps. It's mad, it really is. Now again, we put that with like the force feedback from the wheel, the cushion, VR headset, man, I'd be in my element. I mean, the only thing then would be a motion rig. Well, right, EAA add-ons, as in maps, right? The EAA map is free. Yeah, at the end of this video, I'll drop a link, and the map you can get for nothing. All it is just 2 files, and you just, if you modify any of your games, you just throw them in. Yeah. Let it do its thing. It loads up, and you know, away you go. As for add-ons, I know the feeling. I've never spent so much money on some, you know, it's in game on. I got you. Well, I've seen there's another company. Again, I don't know what part of the world they're in. I know they are from England. It's a British company, but it was a seat, and it had got 6 speakers in, and what it does, it vibrates the back here, your backside and your back as you're driving, but they could never get the software to work, and a lot of complaints. So I thought, I don't want that. Anyway, this was before I bought what I'm using now. This was when I was using my Logitech. So I only started out on a Logitech G920 wheel setup. It's over there. If any of my relatives come and they want to have a game on anything, I'll, you know, let them play on the Logitech. But, I looked online, and a friend of mine, well, like I said, I started out with the Logitech G920, and I had that for nearly 12 months, and then I went and got me some PPI back from an insurance many years ago. I'd seen it on the telly, you know, claim PPI here in the UK. Like, if you're away from the UK, I don't know, but I put it in for it, and I come and had some money. So I thought, rather than waste it, I've seen how much I got. I thought, right, I'll go and get me setup. So I bought Next Level Racing GT style rig. I bought the ClubSport Fanatec wheelbase bundle, and the money I saved from not having a 39-inch ultra wide monitor, I bought me another a wheel with it for the F1, and you know, the cheapest one. It's their highest one, but it's an Esports F1 wheel. Again, it's an F1 wheel, because like, when you're playing F1, you don't want to be doing a round wheel. It does make a lot of difference using proper wheel. But, I mean, I wouldn't have probably changed my setup, to be fair, but I sat in PC chair, so I used to get called away, and I could never get back into the right seating position. You know, like, so, because like the Tobii eye tracking bar, it's exactly like this. If I get up close, everything comes close. So if you're in a rig, you've only got to pull your chair back, and you sit exactly the same position as you sat before. And it used to frustrate me. So I thought, look at that, I'm going to just solve the problem. And I'm, like I said, when I come into some money, or eventually save it, I'm going to buy me one. And that's what I did. And then one night I was playing Wreckfest, and it's a little bit aggressive with the force feedback. Ah, cool, Darren. I am in the east, I'm in the west, as you can probably tell from my accent. I was playing Wreckfest, which is banger racing, and I turned the wheel one way and the force feedback went the other, and them cogs in that Logitech just don't sound good at all, and it never felt right after playing that game. So I thought, that's it, when I get the money back, see how much money I get back from the PPI claim. And when I got enough, I thought, that's it, and that's what I did. And I've had it now since, or was it just hold on, it'd be about October last year, and I ain't joking, what a difference Fanatec. It is what they say on the tin. They am absolutely awesome. I mean, I've seen people, want to, go for belt driven, because believe me, what a step up. It is. It's worth every penny. I mean, I had the bundle. You get the pedals, the V3 pedals. You get the wheelbase. You get the standard wheel, Forza Motorsports wheel with the Xbox hub, and the gear stick. Odd A boy there, Handbrake. Again, I've only got a few games that really use an handbrake, so there's no point in me purchasing some 150 quid that I'm hardly going to use. So I bought one, cost me 50 quid off eBay, and does the same kind of job. Just got Fanatec name on. So that's the only thing got A boy from Fanatec. Again, I had to buy Trackir because Toby eye tracking wouldn't work because of the 50-inch telly. As you know yourself, you have to put it at the front of your monitors, and I think it's only 32-inch monitors Toby eye tracking goes up to anyway, so again you're restricted. So I hadn't got the money at the time to buy VR headset, and last year they were still like, up and down, were they, with like the negative comments and people saying, oh, they're doing this and it ain't doing that, so I don't bother. I mean, I've spent about over £3,500. I mean, the hardest thing I found was trying to get the actual rig itself. I'd gone to have a look at... I tell you, I had a new PC as well, because I lost my dad last year, and I was using I've got a brand new PC over there, but I do photography. So I don't want to break my PC down for photography, use as a game. I do watch Mark. I've watched him in the past, but I asked him a comment one night and he totally ignored me. Whether it's because I'm another gamer, but he read the comment below me and he read the comment above me. I thought, oh, he acing me. So I typed again and he done it again, and I've never been back since. No, if I can do something to help anybody else out, I'll do it. But don't ignore people. Bluntly ignore people. You know what I mean? I mean, to be fair, I like what he does, him and his dad. That's what I'd planned to do with my dad. I took my dad downstairs on his PC, just little games like Euro trucks, and American trucks. We've got a few people that I game with. We do little convoys, not massive ones, but small ones. Got a Discord channel. To see somebody else, and then I lost my dad. I used to go and watch Mark's channel all the while. Must admit, got a good rig. But all it was, like how you can get the virtual dashboard information up in your truck. I'd never seen it, and I don't know how to do it. No, I just typed, blah blah blah. That looks good. Where do you get that from, please? Sometimes you might say to me, "Oh, where you travelling to? What you delivering?" I can't remember. That was like 2 hours ago. Or if you've got that on the screen, well, he ignored me twice. Like I said, I got told something of somebody, so I tend to believe what this person told me, what he said about him, and I ain't bothered since. And a little bit of like looking around on the internet, I found exactly what I needed and how to do it. Hey, and welcome to join. Again, I'll drop my Discord in. Noisy kids. Don't worry about it, mate. Kids and kids, let them play. I'll drop me swearing. I might drop one out occasionally. Try not to. Try and keep the channel as clean as possible. I lose my rag sometimes when I'm playing the game. I get that engrossed into the game. I'm like, you know, and I think, calm down. It's a PC game. These cars are real. They are real drivers. But you know, especially when they crash into you for nothing. I'm thinking, Jesus Christ. I mean, we'll do it on Truckers MP. Oh, this is funny. A woman with a dog. I'll wank my brakes on. Who in the right mind would put a woman with a dog in the middle of a road? If you're playing STS's software, as you know yourself, you hit one of them things and you'd crash, you can run this bugger over. So I'm going to in a minute, come on, and your dog be in the bloody road. I mean, it's different, but easy or what? But again, you have to pay for the map, so it's huge. I ain't joking. Let's show you the size of this map. It's absolutely massive. This map is bigger than the actual SCS map. Right, so it zooms in. Here's the DLCs. That's all the DLCs. CSC mech. Now here's this EAA map. It goes on and on and on. You probably think, that ain't massive. So you go in. It's absolutely huge. And that's free. ST Dub, how to download the game, mate. You have to actually buy it, mate. It's on Steam. For a PC. You type, if you go to Steam, the PC client for gaming, and you type in Euro Truck Simulator 2, you'll find it on there, man. Mate, Darren, this is big, mate. I tell you what, man. I mean, look, it just goes on and on and on. You can have hours of fun. Hours and hours of fun. That's good. You drive across here. And like I said, that's for nothing. 2 seconds of downloading a file. Make sure I got my lights on. I really want to come and find some really uneven texture. I mean, I was driving one night and it looked like I was driving through mud. That's what it was trying to mimic. I never played that farming sim. I could get into that. I've tried a demo of it and I was like, I can't be making that. I couldn't even drive a tractor. Like I said, once I stop the stream, I'll drop a link in this chat. Sorry, you know what? We'll pull up now and we'll do it now. So if I do it now, then you can go and get it later on. Give me a second. It'll take 2 seconds. It's from a genuine website. It ain't nothing dodgy. Where's the Google? Somewhere. I need to downloaded it myself. ETS2 mods. That's the one. No, that's the I'm giving you the right one. Oh dear, where is it? Back into my history folder. That's the one. Wait. Not that many windows open. Live stream. Is that one? Right. That's where you get it from. Yeah. Now it's a genuine site, Darren. And all you do is you'll need that one first. It does say downloadable mod, but it'll download the second part. So that's the first part you need. And then, well, it's there for yourself to read. It says link 1 map, link 1, link 2 base. And there you go, matey. And all like you say, all you do now, you'll need a probably a map. Go and get to his channel and go and get you the map link on Wombat. With it being so big, the map should actually work.
Hi guys, it's Wombat, and this version of
Need. If you do modify your games, right, that last link I've just thrown in, you will need that. It's a picture. When you're in the game and you look at your big map, that has to go at the top of your stack. So whatever else you've got in a modified folder, you put in the map. And of course show you because I've got to come out of the game to do that. But I think it's the EAA map first, link 1. Then the base, that goes on the top of it. And then the third link is the actual map itself, which will show it when you open the big map up. That has to go up the top. So if it was a book, link 1 first, the EAA map. And then the one will say base. And then that picture. Make sure that's at the top. And you should have nothing, no problems. If you do, mate, just give us a bell. And let's go into my Discord as well. I'll give you that Discord channel. Rather than sit there typing. Voice on. And mate. Oh, go into my Discord. Right. Okay. Okay. That's a link to my Discord. That's about an hour, I think. All good. Get back into the game. Let's see. Alright. Would open. And I'll be in this online game chat. Right then, where's the game? There was a few windows down. I'm running about 75,000 browsers. But that link for that site's a good one as well. When it comes to the game, my mate Keith gave me that. When I see him, I ain't seen him for I don't know how long. And he wrote, "Go and drop this off." I am the same, matey. There's that many things either on these bloody games you get lost. I don't even realise how to use it until my mate Keith sat there and explained it one night. It's only like it, you know, because I know there's a bit of lag. Me to stream in 4K, there's a bit of lag between myself and you. So I says to the lads, like, rather than make you sit there with the lag, if I actually make a Discord channel, we can all be in voice and it's in real time. So that's what I did. Again, leading up to this coronavirus, I'd been at work a lot, so I hadn't seen them. Now there's this coronavirus on, I ain't seen them still, so. Me and my mate Keith made me a cracking skin. Also went through that. Is these bloody speed things, I'm awesome. You have to slow down, because if you don't slow down, it's crash the truck time, I tell you. And I've done that a few times. Oh dear. Right, let's go and fill it with some diesel. Hopefully this is the garage. By the time I get round here, I should be running out of diesel. Gotta buy it though first, anyway. Oh, another garage I gotta purchase. Oh, look at the state of it.
I'll find a new route.
Find a new route, love. Also, I want to buy the garage. I love that every time. Remember to turn that animation off, although. Come on. Scan here as good as my man truck. And women. Oh dear. Right, let's make this a posh garage. Come on. Want to upgrade. That's what I was on about. That map. Oh, it's gone off now. Yeah. I'll do it when it loads back up.
Finding a new route.
If you look at the map, see all this like map thing. That's that foil I was on about, the last foil. It does make things a little bit crooked, you know, not too bad, but it's how you can do that. Otherwise, the other map you ain't gonna be able to pull it over and move over. You need this background map. What I've just given you that third link. Anyway, let's go and get some diesel. That's thirsty. Oh dear. If I can get out here without crashing the truck. Could have done a bit of gardening and state of that. I know, mate. It's everywhere. How long have we got left? No more wait.
Turn right.
Still got 7 hours to go. Come on, cars. Must be a 50-mile road. Gets me sometimes. I drive like Sunday drivers, don't they? Give me a chance to have me go on my vape while I'm waiting. I've got cave crawling at this time of night. Not in Euro trucks, there's nobody about. For a bit, love? Ah, okay. Losing it. Dear. It's the first sign of cracking up when you start talking to computer-generated women. I wonder if these aren't prostitutes in the game, because there's more women on the roads than blokes. Okay, there's one bloke. Oh, it's a woman. Well, it is. Brazilian
Get
prostitutes.
ready. Turn left.
Come on, cars, now what are you waiting for? There's no traffic lights. Oh, that'll get you mad.
Turn left.
Things I'm waiting for, there's nothing there. Anything that knocks me at times, they're like human beings, and they edge yourself out like to stop the traffic. I sat in the game the other night, 25 minutes in the traffic queue. I was like, am I for real? I must be mad. Come on, oh, he's gone. Hell down, mate. Oh dear, I'm on my way. There'll be a speed demon on this, not on this map. I really hope I can find some of this uneven flow for you, Daddy. It's awesome, it really is, man. Ah, there. So I overtake these. I don't know why these 3M goons are slow. Like following a funeral, bloody drive. Hey boys, overtake you. What are we doing with that? I've been scanned. Okay, mate. Pill popper. Not a problem. I mean, some of the time I open this up anyway. I'm invoicing there. Most of the time. I ain't one of these people for typing, to be fair. I don't do typing, if I can help it. All the time I've sat there and typed, it's just, you know, takes ages. I'm all new to Discord. Been trying that out this morning. That other streaming service called Mixer. Well, I stream a bit of everywhere. Facebook, Twitch, yeah. Now on Mixer as well. Like, oh shit, I'm everywhere. Well, alright, mate. Take care. Thanks for dropping by, though. And let us know if that works okay. That the AA map. If you get stuck or anything, just let us know. I'll sort you out. Rock on. Have a good one, mate. Don't kill your kids. Let them do you ready now. This brown as shit. Oh. Still. Got no power then. Ooh, dear, dear, dear. When does it have to rain? Help if I put some window wipers on. Not fast. There was something missing. And they all slow it down for here. Now I have problems. Okay, mate. Oh dear. Oh, making me come down the gears with this one. Dear. That gear. Let me call find 7th. Seen hills in games, you have never seen hills like this in this one. Inclines are absolutely massive. It looks like I'm going to get stuck on a hill. Lights change.
Go straight on.
So overtake him if you don't hurry up. We sat behind slow moving vehicles. As a left. There. As he coughs his lungs up. Haha. 106 miles in game, still left to travel more life, right? Travel more miles in this game than anything. .50-mile-an-hour speed limit. Easy my foot. I will put my camera at one stage back onto my feet. Got to find some way of getting it to stick underneath my television stand. Keeps falling off. You can actually see me my foot control. That is a great deal in this. But it's when you're driving. In some of the racing games I'm in a lot lot better in them as time's gone on. Actually drive now rather than crashing off the tracks. Don't crash these as much as I used to, neither. Anybody's watched any of my previous streams, I mean there's quite a lot of these done the Fanatec gear as well as the ones when I used to do them with the Logitech. And the times I've crashed is unbelievable. Very often I crash now. It easy day so much.
To turn left. Turn left.
Right. Roads are a bit dark. Yeah. I am frightened to go fast just in case you get on an even road. That's a little bit of a bump. Much of one. Speed ramp. Island, or is it just a station? And up above, just coming into view. And another hill climb. Hopefully I should get up here in 10th gear. Lorry in front will do one. Don't bring me down too much, speed wise. I'll get down to 6th gear, it's easier. Race. I've never known hills like this. Oh, we've got some bumpy road as well. Right, add that in the mix. I'll get this in any other game, only on this EAA map, and it's awesome. My arse is vibrating like there's nobody, the force feedback in the wheels going everywhere. Murders on man one.
Turn right.
Here we go again. I don't know, it's 50 mile a road down here. Speed up. You're doing 30 in a 50 zone. We're at 50 now. Bring the brakes down a little bit. Want to be over speeding.
Get ready to turn right.
Dark down here. Hardly see the road. Okay.
Turn right.
we got a little bit of a... We'll climb more, this is fun. This is what I enjoy with this EAA map. Front road surfaces and some bends. I knew this was in some of the SS softwares, PLCs. Again, got to base it on real roads there though, but have a little bit in. Apparently I've got another Road from Hell kind of video coming later today. Oh shit, did I say tonight? It's a map. I don't know what the name of it is yet. I've got to look it up again. So I do apologise. When I do, and I add it, I'm only got to make another account. I've actually got to make 3 new accounts for Euro. When you make a new account, you have to configure all your wheel. I wish there was a button to, like, all my settings, all my button box has to be configured every single time. Once it's been done once though, it'll be, that's it. So, and you have to start the game from fresh. So yeah, you got all your trucks, got no money, waiting for other companies. They like what we're seeing here now. You own everything in the game and you've done all your skill levels and all that now. Well, has to start again. But looking at the video I seen yesterday on it, this road is really treacherous. Quite bends and all sorts of stuff, so it's just up my street, that is. Done a few roads where the driving's been pretty terrible to drive. I like the challenge. So as soon as I seen that map I thought that's for me. Keep me challenged. Anyway. Island outside have crashed.
At the
It's
roundabout,
moving.
take the second exit.
Smells something cooking. Smells like Marte. Ooh, don't get rolling back. Forward, forward. Come on, truck. I don't know where it decided to roll back then. Come on then, car, out the road. Big wagon coming through.
Exit now.
We have seriously got some traffic over this side of the map. Absolutely loads. I don't know why. Slid off 6 in the morning. Can't believe how dark it is, you know. Right. We're going with this road.
Keep left.
I'm gonna go back on myself. Yeah. Round. But all the what I like about these. What's happening now? Where are we going? Santa Maria. Going the right way. I am. Thought our British roads was bad. Please come over to some of these on these. You got a Scooby-Doo where I'm going. Right, it looks good.
Right.
I'll keep right now. I've got to get back over here with all these maniac computer generated cars. Why are you going to let me get over? Go on then. Hold off. Right. Take me fist at you, car driver. Anyway, small thunder and lightning's working well. I don't know I got my indicator on there full. Come on boys, this is a 62 mile pitch of road. Don't be driving like somebody on a Sunday outing. Not good. Let's get over here. Up we go. Stop in this fast lane as much as possible. And it's gone clear anyway, so might as well get over. Hey, up and round. Just about make out the road markings. Mind where I'm driving. There.
Keep right, and then turn right.
The one that don't know where it is going.
Turn right.
Hey. It's just come on. Hold on. Going round here. How can I have that? Come down for it in a minute. Roger, I'll come down. And in a minute. I know me tire we're going to be along. Come on, car drivers. Aggressive action. Your tyre's cooked. I have to take evasive action. Be waiting for them. Probably get another bit queue now because this traffic looks really a load. I don't know why. Oh, lagging a bit and all. It looks like this EAA map needs moving on me back of things in my stack in the mod folder. It was running a lot smoother than this. So I've added it back in. Can't remember what priority it needs and it loads, so I'm gonna have to look. Oh, and he's crashed it. Folks, I'm going to leave the stream there because I'm going to go and have my tea. Thanks for watching. Not all a bit. See you later.